Alrighty then, my dudes. Are you ready for the final event on the penultimate ticket of this game, Easy Rider, where the circuit we are heading to is Sidewinder Gulch, and we are using a buggy. And I honestly don't know which vehicle to use because, well, I've pretty much used all of these vehicles more recently, and well, pardon. I think the vehicle I'm going to use for this will be the Jester Super BXR. Unless I... Oh wait, hold up. Have I used the original Jester BXR recently? Just out of curiosity. I'm pretty sure I've used all three paint schemes. Yeah, fuck it, I'll use this thing again, just because I want to. There's nothing easy about this race. It features all the light vehicles, and will be heavy on the pain. The natural ramp near the start will give you a good head start, so long as you get a good run up, and don't overcook it. Yeah. Thank you, game, I'll try to keep that in mind. But yeah, I just figured I might as well use the Jester BXR again, just because I don't feel like using anything else. I could have used the Carabid again if I really wanted to, but somehow I just don't feel like it. And we've got bikes and rally cars also in this race. Okay, so attempt number 2 at this, because apparently, even though I do have the overall advantage on this course, the AI always seem to pit me somehow in that final corner. Or I just got pipped for the win in the final corner. But again, it was unlikely for me to say it would end up being a win first time, so let's try this again and... Yep, okay. I did not have a big one in the previous attempt, and ultimately, just like that, I have officially had a big one. So, I got second previously, and all I'm really aiming to do now is see if I can turn that silver into a gold. And then hopefully, if it's possible, there will be cheers instead of jeers. And jeers, of course, effectively being another word for booze. Ah, shit. And it looks as though I just destroyed the bodywork. This, I can tell, is going to be a very interesting attempt, in my opinion. And that could have easily been worse, but somehow it wasn't. It was actually better than I thought it was going to be. Because I actually didn't fuck up my manoeuvre. And almost got hit there by the Gagliano, but just managing to narrowly avoid it. I've already had a big one up to this point in the race already, and now we begin lap 2, where I actually lead a lap for once here at Sidewinder Gulch. So I lead the first lap, and already, because I'm not concentrating, I just immediately wreck myself, unsurprisingly. And the Gagliano just once again blew himself up. I guess you could probably call him Mr. Explosive, because that's more or less what he just keeps doing. He keeps blowing himself up for no apparent reason. Or just pretty much for one reason or another, he just keeps blowing himself up. taken to the ramp, and apparently... oh okay, I am still leading this thing. I thought for sure I was in second, but apparently I'm still in first. Must have been a scoring error or something, and I'm down in the mud. Okay, well, I'll be able to find my way back up onto the track surface. Don't mind me. I can climb back up to the track surface. At least I can say I'm able to bully the bikes, even then of course if the rally cars are going to be just a little bit harder to harass. No, you fucking don't. You ain't destroying me that easy. And back up into the second position, and I just rolled myself. Just had to fucking roll myself. Right when I thought for sure. Oh, for fuck's sake! Go fuck yourselves. Well, at least I managed to gain a free position. Well, 2 free positions. Actually. Because things at the moment appear to be going well. And I'm now up in the 4th position once again, so starting to climb back up the order. And also trying to get off the side of another one of the Jester BXRs. And getting pushed on the bankings there for a moment, although I ain't having it because I'm just gonna take to the shortcut, if you can call it that. God damn it! I thought for sure when I stepped on the brakes I was going to avoid doing that, but somehow I still did it. That is just totally counterintuitive from what I had in mind. Yep, okay, now it's all falling apart. For one reason or another, it now just seems to be falling apart. Unless I can somehow catch back up to the leader and not blow myself up. Not make myself the remote detonator. This might be a bit more of a... oh, okay. I'm up to second now, so that's already one of my worries. And I'm now back up to first. Surprise, surprise. Anyways, just gotta focus on the rest of the race because I know these AI are clearly better than me in that final corner. I've just gotta figure out how to ultimately stay ahead of them through this corner, and then hopefully just like that I should be okay. Using the boost tank just in case, and there we go. I win by 1.26 seconds over the beast, and Scully was third. That race went pretty well considering the circumstances it was under. That proved to be a better race than I thought it was going to be. Although the main reason for that is because of boost tank management, which I can say was important, because it helped me keep track position. Okay, well, I think that should do it for the clickbait shots. So, as for the rest of the top 10, we had Kerry Hill ahead of Mira Hawk, Rascal was 6th ahead of Jono, Matt Mabe, Benita Lips, and Niagara Gold. In the Ozutsu, Ronin completes the top 10, and then from 11th to 15th we had Lynette ahead of Bob Thorley, Greg Chan, Travis Maelstrom, and Daddy Thorley completes the finishing order. And about 13 seconds, or just under 13 seconds from 1st to 15th, in terms of what the overall margin was from first to last, as of which there were 15 opponents in this race, but there we go. As a result of winning all of the events, we have now unlocked our final ticket of this game. And as I would have anticipated, one of the venues we're going to is the Tenderizer. Unsurprisingly. But anyways, we have now unlocked our final ticket of this game. And ultimately, our first event on this final ticket takes place at Dust Devil. And the event is called Sandblast. So that was an easy ride, pun intended, at Sidewinder Gulch. So, now it is time for us to move onwards to our final ticket of the game, Apocalypse. Coming up next.